Alright, we can opt into the stuff right now.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Alright, let's go ahead and get these upgrades. Our linebacker got another one. Alright, +3 the man. That's good. Question is, when is he gonna start? I wonder how long he has left on his contract, though. We have such an amazing O-line.
sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. On the Falcons sideline, head coach Raheem Morris. His guys looking to even things up after a 3-4 start to the year.
Wow.
His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team.
These
guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And looking to throw, Penix. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted.
Bad throw.
Picked up by Will Johnson. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side,
clean pocket.
They're already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
So now here are the Panthers with excellent field position to start off. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And you've got to
Let's take a look. He just overthrew the receiver. No pressure.
think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Young will set to throw.
I overthrew one.
Quickly, but it's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Set, ready. Black, cut.
Off the play fake, Young.
Touchdown.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Falcons offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point of the season. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now Penix. And complete to Drake London. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
17 yards. And the Falcon first down.
Oh, that's
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Rush coming, and
is that
he's
both my?
taken down.
Yep.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Looking to throw, Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. To the air, Penix. This is caught. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good bounce back drive. Right there through the pick on drive number 1, drive number 2.
I can't challenge it. This game cheats. Look how cheating this game is. Bro, not even 1 foot touchdown. What? That's not a touchdown.
Him right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A carry here for Trevor Etienne. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Another toe for Etienne. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Jordan Fuller there to take him down. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll try to throw now. Young. They'll find McMillan here. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. You talk about this Falcon defense. They enter play one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
So on 4th down, Matthew Hayball on to punt. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Penix. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 21, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll throw with Penix. Looking for London on the out route complete. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the counter, this is Robinson. And some room to run now. He is out of bounds inside the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Penix working out of the gun here. Looking deep here for Mooney. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. These early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now Young. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one out to about the 35. Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Panthers sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Young working out of the gun. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll run the draw with Brooks. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Young now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Panthers 1st down.
Young going to give to Brooks. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Panthers who came away with the victory in that one. So now they look to take the season series here at home in Charlotte.
Young to throw it. That is incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Down. Ready?
The play fake. Now Young sliding out of the pocket. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Carolina Panther.
Back to the ground with ETN.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Young.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
He's got room to roam.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Ted McMillan.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Falcons 7.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix set to take over once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because they look like they have things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
He'll complete this one to Watson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Operating from the gun, Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a pickup with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Penix to the air once more.
6-yard line.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
First down, Atlanta.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Second down and 3. And looking to throw, Penix. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. These guys running back out of the backfield. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Now Penix. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at Lumen Field in Seattle. The Seahawks at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And this is Sam Darnold. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Seahawks use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's the former Michigan man, J.J. McCarthy. Everything's going his way so far, one of 3 first-half touchdown passes. The Vikings lead it by a point at the half, 21-20. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. This one's all tied at 14 at the half. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here we go. Here's punt.
Young. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got... to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here is Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Liggett. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, ready.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Throwing, Young. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald.
Man, I had
to try the
RB
field goal.
wide open.
And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
That's caught left side. The tight end Pitts. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw, Penix. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And Watson has it right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Falcons.
Robinson up the middle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix.
Wow. That's not a touchdown. Challenge that.
Darnell Mooney.
I swear, if they give him 2 free touchdowns this game. Damn, I still can't believe he got out of that. It might catch that foot down. Count as that foot.
Second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Falcons are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Young working out of the gun. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Panthers on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 8. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. From Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Young. They'll find McMillan here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
52 points. Set.
Now a give to Brooks running right. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
ETN is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And able to get this out to the 25. So out come the Falcons now. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And some strong running. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down.
Oh, no.
Nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons
Well,
have
they're
made
back
it
in
a
it.
one-score game again here in the fourth. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. Looking to put a drive together. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble. They'll get only 3
I
there,
had
so
time.
it
I
leaves
thought I
him with a
didn't have
3rd
time.
and 7 ahead.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
Yeah, great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap, because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Once again, it's Brooks. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Here we go. Yes, six. Mega.
Now here's Young. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down 27-21, a minute 54 on the clock. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Got his man, it's Woods. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Handoff now to Robinson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Back to throw. That's caught by Pitts. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At their 48-yard line.
Oh, man.
Back to throw. Right side to Watson. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And he can't get through.
Nice time for a
He's
sack.
taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
The game's broken. It decided it didn't want us to win. There's no way that's possible. Cover 3.
They're an extra point away from taking the lead
Wow.
here in the final minute.
That's crazy.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a
Game
finish.
cheats you.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now it's the Panthers' turn, trailing by a point. A little over 40 seconds to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down. Now Young. Into the hands of Sanders. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And once again, this is Sanders. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Young. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play, has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win.
No. Blow it back the other way.
And his
There we go.
kick is good. He knocks through his 3rd field goal of the game, and this one is the one that decides it. And the Panthers have won the football game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Carolina, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
What is that for? He's been amazing. We're looking for a center. Oh, I guess that's what we're setting it. Oh. I guess it would be interior? Who knows? I know he's not for that for national, but... Watch it be our running back. That's what I feel like it.
The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot of yards. I thought it'd be like 1,200 yards. That's a lot of yards. God, our middle linebacker is just becoming beastly.
50 green. Down. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Problem is, I'm gonna have to choose. Do I want to keep him or do I want to keep our defensive tackle? I think we get more value out of like a high-rated X Factor middle linebacker than defensive tackle. Maybe not. We'll see.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Hut. Set, hut. Yellow. 40. Hut, hut. Let's go. 45. What? Hut.
And I just realized Reese is not on this.
Set, ready. Set.
All right, let's actually start taking a look at prospects. I need a center. Damn, Eagles got both. Well, we already know who defense. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who's this? Only 6? Well, no Panthers? What about D-Line? No, I can never say his name. I don't know how he's there. Let's take a look at the sacks. Alright, we are taking on the LA Rams. We have 2 players out. Who is their quarterback? Calvin Peterson, a rookie. Underrated running back right here in the NFL. Wow, he really regressed. 85. Ooh, they got a 99 speed player. Oh, they're right tackles. They're tackles. Ooh, we're gonna feast right now. This is a game we should win, but I don't want to be a trap game.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Panthers head coach. His side has been playing good football much of this season, holding that 5-2 record. In the same role on the opposing sideline, Rams head coach Sean McVay. His guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
I love this stadium.
Kate Scotty with Brock Heward, Will Reichert on for the kick. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Carolina.
Young working from the gun. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Number 4, Tet McMillan. A gain of 5. First down, Panthers.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They're now set for 1st and 10.
And the Panther first down.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Oh, I thought he moved his out.
The ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old
really
boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Here's Young again. He's going to loft one deep to the left.
I took the 1v1.
To the back of the end zone it goes.
I should have went
Incomplete.
horn.
Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now Young. They'll set up the screen. Brooks. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I gotta guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Juked the defender. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the promising young rookie quarterback from Nebraska.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 22. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake here. Hits him on the out route. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
I really keep thinking they're going to run it.
Caught by Williams.
Blocking the
first
back.
partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen.
Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. He's got it in the red zone.
Damn.
He is
Told you.
in.
Told you.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
I think he
It's a
got all
Puka
3
touchdown.
catches.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards.
Ready.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive.
What? How did I not go
Gets
through
that
that hole?
initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Young to throw it. That's McMillan with the catch out left. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd down run with Brooks. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing now off play action. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Let's go, Jordan.
And there, it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the pistol, it's Young. Connects on the crosser. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they'll get him down right along the line, so no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders aren't reading you like a book.
I gotta get better at throwing.
Finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th down. And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Jukes one defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, I'm trying to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. They'll start this drive with Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On play action, here's Young. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's go next. Ready?
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Young looking to throw. Into the hands of Leggett. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down.
Oh, they finally got a
This
sack.
time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And they really are not pressing at all.
Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Oh,
The defender arrived at the exact same time there.
I had
And
X,
things look
not
tougher
meant
now with
Y.
3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Catch made a right side by Nakua. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34.
Oh, I missed it.
And it
I
looks
tried to
like
hit
flying
stick
through
the
the air,
quarterback.
Brock, but
I
problems
missed it.
on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd
You know, I
down
love this,
and
Kate, from an
4.
offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Oh, he got
And
it.
he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Taking a big shot for the end zone.
Oh,
He has the Los
wow.
Angeles touchdown. The
Horn.
Rams take a 2nd quarter
Horn.
lead.
They let him.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle.
Wait a second. Was that the 99 speed guy? Ah, for. It was the 99 speed. Okay, I see why he got beat.
And the Rams jump in front now by 5. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Panthers set to take the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He was taken down by Cameron.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
And the Panther first down.
45. Wide.
They go right back to ETN.
Oh,
He
no.
did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Panthers trailing on the scoreboard. All right, here we go. Second down. Young working from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing third and long. Out of the gun, Young.
Oh, I thought he came down with it.
Great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Carolina in punt formation. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Another run for Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punch it away again. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this first half. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock. 55 seconds left in the half. Young up 1st and 10.
Messed up on that
falls
one.
incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Young again.
God,
Defender
I keep doing it too
right
late.
as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Dialing up a receiver screen.
oh, where did he come from?
And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Hold on. Man, I thought we had the blocks for that. Oh, that's the linebacker. Came out of nowhere. That's a good read.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. Matthew Hayball on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
He was taken down at the 20.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And here's the Cowboys wideout. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Cowboys get their third win as they come away with the victory. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is Ashton Genty. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Raiders win their second straight, and they do it in style. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Jets. And it's Caleb Williams. On target to his tight end, Cole Kmet, in the end zone for 6. The Bears find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackle made back at the
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. Third down.
Third and 8.
Back to throw now. Looking for a target. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And he's been used as much as some of their top pass catchers this season. Look at this. He's sitting second right now among all NFL backs in receiving yards. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
At the 36-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ready? From the 36. Taking a deep shot here. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete. And now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
So second down.
They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Shotgun snap now to Young. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. He was looking Xavier Legat's way there. So now it's going to be third and long. Now it's Young.
No, I messed up. I thought he was on straight for some
He
reason.
harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I don't know why. I'm so used to him running that streak right there.
Matthew Hayball to kick this away.
That is 3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That's over the middle and Muddy to Nakua. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's good for our Rams. 1st down.
Adams put in motion right.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Give to Williams from the gun. By a man, and now he's in the clear.
Holding a block in the back. Bring it back,
25.
baby.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. Running it after the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. The play made by Will Johnson. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Brooks. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, what the greats used to do.
Big game
Caught it.
downfield.
Let's go. He might not be
He'll
fast.
knock it down to the 44-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Ready. Ready.
1st down, Young. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
And this is his
He's
drive.
right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Call it feel, Kate, call it instincts. I don't really care what you call it, but the best QBs, they can sense it. They know when that pressure's coming, and they know how to avoid it. Keep that play alive. Extend it outside of the chaos, and go get your offense a completion.
2 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Finds Sanders. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Rams' 12-yard line.
Hands off here for Brooks. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash.
They can't blame him for the deficit. He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his 4th field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. First and 10, they're going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw. It's caught, Ferguson. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Straight ahead with Williams. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Setting up a throw. That's complete. Naku on the left side.
Are we going to win this game?
One too much. They bring him down. Their punter making his way out now. Nice punch here, up and angled towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running once more with Brooks. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Leggett. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Oh, we had X.
He was looking Xavier Leggette's way there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Young to throw it. They'll set up the screen. Brooks. And he's taken out just short of that marker, but a flag is out. So let's see if they're going to get a redo here on 3rd down. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So they're left facing 3rd and long. He'll throw it. Escapes the puck.
Oh, let's go.
He made the interception. Picked up by Jalen Watson.
I can't believe he just did that.
Have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback
Holy
in this
hell.
moment of the game, you got to know
We
it's
in
not
this
a
now.
time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Oh, they caught me
Someone stepped in.
slacking.
It's intercepted.
We gave it
And
right
the
back.
Rams are going to have it, and he's going to hang up.
Was he playing zone or man? I thought he was playing man. So I thought he was following. Oh, no, it was zone. I thought it was man. That's why I thought I saw him going to him. And him was still chasing. I was thinking it was man. I should have threw it there, though.
That football, that's his first career interception.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to
There
drop it.
he is.
And the big
I
play
think one more, he has 10
drives them
sacks.
backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down at the 10-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to the air here.
Oh, he dropped it. Let's go.
That one
Let's
is
get the ball back.
incomplete.
All right,
Hang
we
on
got
through the
this.
contact.
Intended for Devontae
They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Ball taken in at the 36. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Carolina offense headed out now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He was taken down.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Here we go. Here we stand.
Here's 2nd and 11. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
Oh, yes! Let's go.
It's a gain of 17 on.
We gotta save that pick. We gotta save that pick.
And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Right.
And the Panthers first down.
Come on.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Panthers needing a couple. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Young.
Damn it, I didn't want to throw it there.
And he sails out
I meant
over the end zone.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Throwing now.
He
He had a
dropped
but a
it.
great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So yet again, they're turning to him to try to put 3 on the board. From the left hash, this is from 47. That one is good.
I can't
And late in the
believe
fourth,
he
they have grabbed
dropped
the lead.
it.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there sets them up almost at midfield. The Rams headed out to the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that's gonna
Well,
wind up
well, no, they can still
incomplete
get
as
the
their
ball back.
gamble doesn't
We have to get a
pay
first
off. They're
down.
gonna turn this one over on downs. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he will have the Panthers first down. And that's the last little bit they needed.
All right,
to
we
clinch this
won
win.
15-4.
Victory
No
formation here.
touchdowns.
Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The
No
victory formation
touchdowns.
here as he takes a knee.
They
That's
could
how you
stop
win a
the
game.
clock now if they choose. In the
why
final
you have good
moments of the game,
defense.
every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Panthers pick up the win here. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Dude, he gets another one? Ooh, it feels good to win those type of games, though. Oh, this again? I don't know why this keeps popping up. That smile's creepy as fuck. What is he about to do? About to look at something. We are #1 rushing offense. But now they're starting to stack the box. I might be trading Derek Brown pretty soon. How many years left on his contract? 3. And then his contract will be up, and we got to re-sign him. So that might work out for us.
Be ready. 52 blue. Hut, hut. Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Hut. Set. 45. Wide. Hut, hut. Down. Blue, 32. Set, go. Set, hut. Black 40. Ready. Let's go now. 60 red. Hut.
How did he get no XP? Oh, did I hit rest on him instead of full? Oh, I probably did. Alright, let's take a look at their team. Alright, so we're going against a 99 defensive tackle.
Just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys holding their own, 6-2 over their last 8. Across from him on the Bucs sideline, Todd Bowles. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The 28-yard line brings up second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Once again, it's Brooks. And he stopped immediately there. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Ready. 32.
From the shotgun, it's Young. That is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
Young going to give to Brooks. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. The Panthers at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
It's Young off play action.
Bro, I was trying to...
Pressure too much.
I was hitting RB, I guess.
That's Kalijah Cassie in to get him down.
Well, they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that first sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards on a guy who has the legs to escape most of these.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble.
I thought...
Incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but
I thought the running back was why. I'm not going to lie.
Still
We got lucky.
It's 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Going for it, here's ETN. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Young to throw it this time. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Brooks. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Now Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going
Oh,
forward.
he
Incomplete
dropped
pass.
it.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll try it now with Brooks. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Brooks, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Now you see the numbers for Irving in last week's ball game. 18 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
You look at this Carolina defense. Yeah, they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked #9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They dive.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Tershawn Wharton. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers' offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Young will set to throw. Got a man, that's Leggett. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Carolina.
Young. Flush to his right. He's got his tight end down the field.
Let's go. Such a big gain on that.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there for Carolina. 45 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a 2nd time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his 2nd first quarter touchdown there. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you are failure without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Blue 32. Ready.
Young with it.
Oh, that's fucking funny. I was trying to get the running back to come over, but I guess you can't change without
losing 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a second and just a couple of inches.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs. Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Mayfield keeps it himself. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the visiting Bucs who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Tampa. And a powerful stiff arm that frees him. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
Uh-oh, that might be a penalty.
Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Got a man, that's Ligon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run the draw with Brooks. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Panther first down.
Young off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
To throw, Young.
Hey,
and his throw's going to be incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. He'll buy some time right. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So nothing doing there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt.
Oh.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And the lead will hold at 10. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, set this one off target.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw, Mayfield. Pressure comes
I love
in.
the blitz
He's
safeties.
I just do. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. It's a 41-yard punt, but just another 31 following the run back. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll play fake. Now Young. They'll roll him out right. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st down, Panthers.
Young to throw it. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. Etienne up the middle. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Young to throw it. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Throwing, Young. That one complete to Miguel. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll run with ETN. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Young now.
I wish when I picked the play,
13-yard line.
it didn't take so long.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock.
What just happened?
Pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And his throw is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Minnesota Vikings. And it's Tony Pollard. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Titans come away with a victory. They win by 6. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's Bo Nix on target with that one. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Broncos get the 7-point win, 21-14, your final.
Okay, we're done looking at this. I wish it would show the people that's in your division highlights.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers defense, they make their way back out there now. They don't want to change anything. They've got 0 points against them here, so I would imagine the halftime speech was do more of the same, right?
I think you're right, and it's where defensive coordinators have to walk that line of preparing for the adjustments you expect to come, but not taking away the aggressiveness you've already shown. And they've played so well, I think that's the speech. You nailed it. Just go out and do what you've been doing, and we'll adjust if we see anything different later.
To this point, they've been spectacular. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Mayfield to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, Gallup. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For Tampa Bay. 1st and 10 at
the 39-yard line.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Throwing, Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Mayfield now. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Mayfield. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the first down.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mayfield.
Damn.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Egbuka. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 13-7. Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the 2nd half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks set to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 74 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They go play action. Young. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the 2nd half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll run with ETN. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently 2nd in the league in first downs, and they pick up one here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this
case,
it's
saw the linebacker.
Really vital because what does it do?
Way too
Keeps
late.
their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On the RB.
Cannot get away, and Young will
Now
go
they got
down. Kalijah Cansey able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. There's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. The returns on the last drive, pretty good. 7 for 7, touchdown pass. Probably take that, right?
I would say so. I mean, when you're cutting them apart that way, feeling so accurate, so confident going downfield, and then able to culminate by putting it in the end zone, oh, yeah. He's feeling real good right now.
Now he'll try to carry that over to this drive. So the penalty there for a block in the back.
And that's one where you normally see a blocker put his hands up right away to say, no, I didn't do it. But this time, yes, you did.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving. Yeah, he'll be stopped at about the 38.
Oh, no, not
pick
him.
up a 4. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play.
That is not good.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Okay, it's not that bad.
And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. The man is Ibuka. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
The tackle by Tershawn Wharton. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Mayfield looks to throw. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. It'll be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun, Mayfield. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
I love that it never lets me switch to someone that's in front of the
Goodwin picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Buccaneers. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
That's caught at the 3. Touchdown! Emeka Egbuka with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And some good special teams.
I dropped my controller.
They bring him down just
oh shit, that's bad.
Here are the Panthers now.
Oh, I dropped my controller.
Back out onto the field. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Michael Walker there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Young. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run here with Brooks. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
Corner blitz.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing and run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Overthrown.
Incomplete. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down.
Come on! And stop with the jumping ball.
Breakaway. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with
they get a
such
jump
little
for every
time
ball.
remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The pass is caught by Cade Otton.
I guess he can just magically catch
right
it.
there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. 3rd and 8. Mayfield.
Wow.
In the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to...
Is that on me? Because I started where I was supposed to be around. I was supposed to be taking that area. Oh, he didn't play the middle zone. He didn't play very... He's supposed to have this area on the cover 3, so... Yep.
This one in the win column.
What a call there on 3rd down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a 1st down, but it's a big play to boot.
Damn, can't win them all.
Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but
All right. They've really only been I've only taken 4 sacks this year, but we're about to go into our 10th game.
50, green. Hut, hut. Set, ready. 45, wide, ready. Down. Black, 90, ready. Set. Yellow, 43. Ready? Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Let's go. Blue, 32. Ready.
That should be custom because we have, I don't know, full pads. There we go. This full pad just not giving these people XP? Or is that a glitch? Ooh, +3 to block shedding. Alrighty. Before I get started on the next game. Damn, Jaden Daniels looking pretty good. I forgot they have Najee Harris. I think they traded him, if I remember correctly. Terry McLaurin. They do have Debo Samuels. How's their tackles looking? All right, Lattimore, we're going after you the whole game.
The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
It's a pickup of 11, and the Commanders will have a first. They're set up at the 35 now. Slot man in motion left.
Yeah, that's
and the play
way
clock hits
too
0.
much
This
of
is
a
going to
play.
be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offset.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed over the middle. Back to where they started as the play picks up 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down, Washington.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On first down, here's Daniels. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 from the 41. Running once more with Brooks. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. You go right over their head.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Young to throw here on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, Young.
Oh, I thought that was going to be
tough
picked.
play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Brooks going for the marker. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
Oh, it wants me to go for it.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Oh,
It's a
did I have that?
turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete.
I thought I had
on
it,
4th, and it's going to
then
go over on
the safety
downs.
came up.
I think this defense...
Please say it. Did I have X? No, I did not.
resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Robinson.
Damn. Damn.
And all that for a single yard.
Whole team had to. The whole team had to go over there.
They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready. 19 start. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hey, why couldn't I change? It would not let me
Touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
pinch my line. Why would it not?
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Offense.
Decline.
A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Offense to the line for 2nd down. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Daniel's going to keep it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. And they catch it behind the line.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Now set up the screen. Brooks. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
17 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Young working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
3rd and 2.
Ready.
Rush coming for Young. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
6, mega. Set, smash, red, ready.
Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
62. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Stick into the air. It's Young. Into the hands of Leggett. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Cuddy. I don't know if that is or not. Watch it. Say it's not.
Here in the second. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that,
yeah, it's a
and it
touchdown.
ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Brown with a return here. Jukes out a one-stop. And this drive will start inside the 25. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Finds his fullback. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket.
Oh,
He's going to run for it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Let's go, Johnson.
And there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers need some big yards in a hurry. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Ball in left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Getting tempo with some hurry-up offense. It's Young, the throw here on 1st. He put everything he had into this one.
Ooh, that might have not been in the shot.
Redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
A 2nd down throw for Young. He's trying to go deep again.
Horn Jr., you son of a bitch.
It's a huge pickup on the
He got it. I can't believe
The
that.
analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get.
Let's go.
Take it across the goal line for a
Dunk
Carolina
that.
touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
14. Commanders nothing.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Commanders head out now late in the first half. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Daniels now on first down. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left.
That counts as a sack, right? Or is it they're gonna share it? Ah, they share it.
Before halftime.
I just want both my DNs to have over 10 sacks.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And that will not be enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Bradley Pinion on now to punt. He's got it at the 24. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
First down, Young. On the quick slants, it's Liggett. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Offense in the hurry up now. To the air on first down, Young. Hits him on the in route. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the New York Jets. And this is Patrick Mahomes. He's going to find a man. It's an 11-yard touchdown pass. The Chiefs get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the former Buckeye, Will Howard. He's going to find some open space, and he is gone. 32 yards on the touchdown run. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Steelers with a 14-10 lead at the half. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins. And the former rushing champ has still got it, Jonathan Taylor. Looking for a hole, finds one, and he hits the turbo. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. That kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
Young on the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And come off 3 and out, Brock. They really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Play action now. Daniels connects on the crosser. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
Play action now with Daniels. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Man in motion here. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Here's Harris. This one loses yardage and loses possession. He's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. Gets this to Sanders. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Brooks can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Young. And it's cut the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's
nothing like being 8-1.
You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Brown with a return here. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Stays in the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just throws this one away. The Commanders ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Panthers set to take the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Brooks. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Young working from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Okay, ready? White. Ready?
Here's Young to throw. Into the hands of Leggett. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Cut down the field. Leggett.
Watch it be holding.
And
That's
he's
take control of that
tackled with
receiver.
markers down. This one should be on the defense.
What? No more decline.
Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Defense shows blitz. Young.
Easy.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more.
That is 3rd of the game. Let me get one left.
All right, Partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. He's got a man left. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's all right. If we make the playoffs, we definitely see them.
Daniels back to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
First down, Washington.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. First down, ball at the 36.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 70, Timber Wolf.
That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Robinson on the inside give. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
He was taken down.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swooning.
Finds him over the middle. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Daniels now. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
It's Harris on the option. And call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On the set.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's running with it. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. They'll come up 1st and 10.
18 on the play. First down, Commanders.
19, Tiger, 19.
Working inside the red zone. Daniels hit and he lost the football. And the Panthers get to
Let's
that
go.
one.
Sack strip by my middle linebacker.
Return together, but they do have the
Was it
football.
him?
They've got it on their side of the field.
Who got the strip sack? It was middle linebacker. Dude's going to be a beast.
Man, they had to be... exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you can feel it. You can feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them. And to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll toss it to Etienne. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know, you call that toss play, it's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Can they get down there in time to make contact behind the line? In this case, well, challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
Outright, Leggett makes the ground. And give them 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Etienne on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Etienne gets it on the draw. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
25-yard line. A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Okay, ready?
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on 2nd down. Etienne again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's another Panthers first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 20.
Back now, pressure on its way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Let's go.
Throw on 3rd down. On a quick slant, it's Leggett. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another Carolina Panther. First and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready, ready.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now.
Damn, I had RB.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that...
Touchdown!
And our backup throwing a touchdown. His first career touchdown.
Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't
best
looking
game
forward
we've
to.
ever had in this franchise. I don't think I've had a blowout.
One splits the uprights. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders, nothing.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Brown with a return here. Escapes a defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Daniels off the play action. He's running for it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Now that's a situation may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. The Panthers and Teteroa McMillan taking over once again. And we'll see if those 3 timeouts get used defensively, Brock, but this one is over either way.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Let's go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
19.
That's game.
So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
I think this is the best game he's had, too. Bro, I got 3 catches, 3 touchdowns. That's crazy. What the hell does that mean? Dude, he's got a +7 to his overall. That's crazy. Don't know why this keeps popping up. a rookie's really going to come in and win Defensive Player of the Year is crazy. How is not one of my team is on here? Four sacks, 2 interceptions, 5 deflections, 1 forced fumble, one safety. Alright, you're against JJ McCarthy. Justin Jefferson. Oh, I got Hawkinson. It's going to be very interesting. Fans don't like me for some reason.
They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
That's pretty doable. I want to take a look at our schedule left. It was nice to have a blowout win. We've had so many close games. You win by 1 point, you lose by 1 point, and then that. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games left. Yeah, we're nowhere near on that. Damn, Ravens are beating us in rushing yards? That's what I like to be. I like to be positive in that differential. We've only had 5 turnovers this season total. That's 11 takeaways. Alright. Ah, my controller dropped again. Alright, that's it for the night.